Morning Tops, that light was bright on me. We're gonna keep this one spunky and real quick and bring this microphone down so you can hear me a bit better. Yo. Okay, today I'm giving you a few cards that are probably just sitting up in your bulk or in your binder and you don't know they're valuable because they're playable. Playable cards are certain things used in the Pokemon TCG competitive play, which is really big right now. I'm going to Toronto this weekend. It's 10,000 for first place if you win in the Master Division of the trading card game. Like 7,000 or 7,500. It goes down from there, but it's a bunch of money in it and stuff. And the meta depends on how certain cards act. So we're gonna take a look at a few cards just in case you just collect and you don't play. That way you know what's in your binder, and then you could probably trade or sell because a little bit of this stuff is a lot higher than like most of the EXs and full arts you pull out of a set. So without further ado, we're gonna look at this first one up. This is Night Stretcher. This is a super crazy card. They actually went up. We used to have these at dollars, but now these joints are popping at what's about to go on to like $3. This is crazy. They're at $2.50. This card is very popular. People play 4 of these and it goes nuts. You grab a Pokemon or energy card back from your discard pile, put it into your hand. Goes wonderful with Dustin War. I got tasked, but I don't think I put up Dustin War. As we see, Dustin War is a playable joint. This one's going up for a bit, and then we slide to see if we just get Shrouded Fable out. So this rare card is one of your good old $1.50 rare cards. It's nice. It does what it does. It's very playable. You knock it out. You take prizes. That's it. That's what the deck does. Sell them while you can, including those alt arts. Arven. Arven is the little homie. Arven is here at $2 in the Scarlet Violet set, $3 in the Obsidian Flame set. Most of y'all, if y'all just collect, y'all don't have this prize pack thing. I'll do a separate video explaining the prize pack hype. But Arven is one of those sleepers that if you got some Scarlet Violet or some Obsidian Flames base, like bulk, man, go look around for that. Trade those in while you can. Next up is Buddy Poppin'. Buddy Poppin' is definitely it should be called Buddy Poppin'. This card was like $3 to $4 at one point when it first came out. It's a new replacement for Battle VIP Pass, an old card that was like around the $3 to $5 mark because of its playability. Buddy Poppin' is now going for about like $1, and they're going to sink lower because of the more reprints. We see that we're getting them in the Stellar Miracle Build-A-Back and the Terrestrial Festival kind of thing. So like it's like more copies of stuff drains the value of it, and so forth. By the way, if you have a gold one, go ahead and sell that joint while they're still high. You already know what gold cards do. When they're not being played, they go down in value. So trade this in for some new packs or some cards that you actually want for your collection. On the next hit, we got Earthen Vessel. Earthen Mother Vessel. Golly, this card is really playable. It used to be $5. Earthen Vessel is a $3, $4 card right now. No, it's popped down at $3. And that's only because the building battle kits from Surging Sparks, they come with these little decks in them. And in those decks, you get a promo, but you also get a few cards that are like to play. But sometimes you get stuff like Arven, Buddy Poppin', Earthen Vessel, Night Stretcher. And some of the ones that Surging Sparks have the fortunate opportunity to have all 4 of those in there. So the deck could cost more than what you could pull out the packs if you just missing Surging Sparks. Fun fact, Earthen Vessel Gold, if you got this joint and you pulled this, sell this joint now. If you do not play the game, sell this mug now. I'm telling you, sell it while it's hot before this mug drops to $5. It's gonna be 2 years and you'll be looking sad like I had 3 of those. I thought it was gonna spike. You've been lied to. Next up, Regidrago V-Star. This is my favorite example that I use to shop of Pokemon V-Stars and V sleeping. If you collect, before you trade off all your Vs for 25 cents and your V-Stars and V-Maxes for 50 cents a piece, hold like 2 of them back because you never know when something like this is going to happen. And I'll show you. It was a time, I forgot what regional it was. It was out of country regional. A year back, let's take it. He was like a 50-cent card, right? Regidrago was just the regular homie, regular homie, 50 cents, $1. A card came out, it was Kyurem, and it spiked up because Regidrago become mad playable. And when that happened, it was beating people up at a regional. Everyone liked that deck during that weekend. People like Regidrago. So this mug actually went up to about $20 at its height. Like right here, it's just showing like around the averaging, but it was like $20. Like we kind of see like items sold into that $630 to $22.95 range. It was a $20 car, straight up. After time it got beat up, new deck come out, and then this is the pattern. Every set will have these, and then every set will have sleepers. When this set first came out, it was all about Lugia, and Lugias used to be like what, $15, $20 cards. They're still a hot deck, but they're just not. The Lugia V's are popping at $4, and then Lugia V Stars are popping at $4 as well. But if you got the play stamp, which most of y'all don't, these are go up in value. But once again, I'm gonna make that play stamp video. Just give me some patience. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do all this content, and if I even like doing content, so bear with me. Next up, we look at the Pikachu EX. This guy is playable as well. Not saying it's going to have anything to do with the Altart thing or this gold one that's going up in value, but the regular Pikachu EX is higher than all the other Pikachu EXs. And I like when things are higher than other things. This joint is going for $8. Some people would put it at 10 or whatever, but it's an $8 solid card, and it's on the down tick. So if you have the little Pikachu EXs, sell them. Sell these joints ASAP. Rocket. Next up, we got Rotom. Rotom is the one they love to hate. This boy, it's a good time to be the ghost. This boy right here went up to $4, and that's no cappy. This thing is super playable. The thing is, like, you don't need that many in the deck. You see this first listing, don't worry about that. Don't ever worry about that. There's 0% sales. People trying to get the thing out. When you scroll, make sure you look at verified. Make sure you look at people that actually have selling. And then if you ever get confused on stuff, hit the view more data and see what they've been selling for recently. Types up $3 to $4. Rotom is that thing. You got Crown Zenith. You got Silver Tempest. No, he came out Crown Zenith and Lost Origin. And then the full art one is popping as well at around $6 to $7. And then the V right here, the Altart Jam, this joint is about click the Japanese. I forgot we be doing that now. The Altart Jam is $35, which is very, very cool. Playable stuff. Some decks play one of them, some decks play two of them. It is what it is. Next up on this, we got Ogerpon, the Till Mask, because that's the one that really counts. These guys used to be $10, and they help Regidrago, and they also help Raging Bolt out. Regidrago is a really cool deck, so it means the accessories are very cool too, and that includes right here. Till Mask is going down, and that's down tick only happened because Pokemon did the infamous thing where they dropped something where they gave us the promos. When promos come out for playable cards, it put them down in like value, so it's easier for people to get things. They kind of like how the Terapagos did. Someone I didn't put on here was my homie Raging Bolt. My bad. Raging Bolt. This guy is the playable one out of the legendary 3 dog dinosaur people. He does the good. I like this deck. I'm not gonna commit to playing this deck. They're like $5 a piece, so higher than your average EXV thing. The full art is still at 6, and then no, the full art shouldn't be at 6. Stop giving me that. Oh yeah, the full art is at 6. Oh, you know what's happening because they're coming out with that new joint from the new Altart from that Japanese set, but that doesn't start anything. The big Altart is here, and this is the biggest card you can get in Temporal Forces. Ignore that listen as always. Scroll down, see what they popping it. This card is about $110, and if you want to max rated the deck, that's $440. Pidgeot EX is sliding, and what I mean by sliding is that it's still doing good. It's still doing good. Despite the charges, and by charges I mean deck came out, the Charizard EX battle deck, and if you're getting into playing, that has the most value ever. That deck comes with a 2/1/2 Pidgeot line, that's $10 right there. That comes with a 3/2/3 Charizard line. The Charizard's about $2 a piece right now, maybe 3, so $6 to $9 there. Prime Catcher went down from a $25 card because the box release with the Prime Catcher in there, so it's now a $15 card. But like, if you buy just for those, you get your money's worth. Not to mention the 2 Arven for $2 a piece, the 4 Buddy popping in there, the 1 Earthen Bell. It's so much random stuff in there that it's a good value. And I'm not saying for you to buy it to flip it, but if you're getting into playing, that's kind of where you want to be at. That's really where you want to be at. Pidgeot EX, he's the GOAT. And you know what? This ain't the first time we had Pidgeot Quick Search. I'm gonna give y'all a history lesson real quick. The first time we knew Quick Search was gonna work because we got it in Fire Red Leaf Green on this one. This card made the game go round, baby. This card made the game go round. But enough for nostalgia trip. We got a little bit more to go. Prime Catcher. We was just talking about this. Oh dang! It went even lower now. It's now $12 and not 15. And like I said, this happens because it was printed in the deck. So now people can just go get those decks and get a prime catcher for the price of like, and get extra cards and just call it a day type deal. So that's what the deck was meant to do, and that's also in the crash and competitive market where it's making it easier for players to like kind of, you know, get into the game. I'm not looking at this camera at all, but now I am. Eye contact, baby. Eye contact. Two more. Next up is the, where are we at? What is this? Secret box. Secret box. It's Path to the Peak. That's funny. We're going to click on Path to the Peak real quick. Path to the Peak used to be like a $40, $50 card when it was playable, and over time it dropped, and it's all the way down low now. All the way down low. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Get rid of y'all earthen vessels. Get rid of them jammies. Secret box is an ace spec that you also would like to see in your ace spec pile. Most of the ace specs are about like anywhere between 25 cents to $1. It's a few of them. Secret box, prime catcher, hero cape, unfair stamp like 3, hero cape like 5 to 7. Secret box just went up. Secret box is $5. So if you got ace specs and they're the good ones, go ahead and sell those because you're not going to use them. You're not going to use them at all. Precious Trolley. Get on the bus. This thing surprised me. Look at that spike. My boy is almost, it's $5 to $6 on it. Gonna go on 7. Like, but I don't think it's gonna last long. Like, the certain thing about these cards here is that like they hold some value, but then like there's only one, you can only play one ace spec in a deck. So it brings it back to like the Radiant kind of thing. Like Radiant Greninja and Radiant Charizard. These guys are playable Radiants, but you don't need to buy like 4 of them or something because like you only play one in a deck unless you have multiple decks, you know. But also grab a Radiant. Ignore this price. I wish TCG Player would stop doing that, but this right here is for whoever like pays to get it listed up here. Just scroll down before you click on that price and get yourself entirely gypped off, man. This Radiant Greninja here is still really cool. Everyone loves Greninja. Radiant Charizard is cool. Everyone loves Charizard. The Radiant Charizard is a bit different in each variation. The Pokemon Go one is more expensive because it's harder to pull, and then the Crown Zenith one follows up, but they're still good cards. Anyway, that's my rambles for today. I'm off to work. Maybe I'll roll up one. We'll see what happens. Y'all be easy. Reese's Pieces, Cocoa Puffs. Where is my, got it.